Hello, everybody, and welcome into Ken Style Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Style Live. It is Tuesday, Monday. Let's go with Monday. If it's Monday, put a 1 in chat. I need to know what day it is. It's Monday, February 3rd, 2025.
Well, if you want to be technical, it's Monday night.
Well, it is, yeah, it is
Please
Monday
don't put me
night.
in a waiting room.
Why? What makes you think I would do that, Chris?
If it was Alex, you would put him in a waiting
Nah, I don't know. I might let that one slide. Um, yeah, it's Monday. Boy, am I worn out from playing golf. I came home from, we went and seen Mom, and then we went to, wow, why is that frozen? Then we went to the Olive Garden to have dinner. It wasn't too bad. We tried something. We split an entree.
Howdy, Mrs. K.
Was pretty good actually. Something I'd never heard of. I can't pronounce it, so just it was from the Olive Garden. Came home, took my meds, took a single Tylenol to kind of relax my back a little bit, and that worked pretty good. Okay, so it looks like SpeakerBot is up and well and running good. Let's go look at chat real quick. Oh, pardon me. Tony Wallow was first. Great Guy was second. Jeff Ryman was maybe third. Yeah, Jeff was definitely third. Ski Man was fourth. John Williams was fifth. Going fishing. Yeah, I would like to do some fishing this year. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I saw Mike Wojcik was in chat. Hello, Mike. Rick Lakes is in chat. Hello, Rick. That brings us caught up to that. The homies are Rich. The periodic Latin table, it looks like. I don't know what this is. What is Bill's background? Oh, is that our alphabet? No, that's not our alphabet. No, I don't know what
Greek.
that is. Is that Greek?
Well, some of it's Greek.
Okay. Well, no pun intended, but it's all Greek to me. Great guys with us. Jeff is with us. Darren Gilholm and Chris Garrett is with us. Seems like Mr. Ghetto Fortnite is waiting for an audience. I do know he's streaming. I don't know how many people are watching or anything of that nature, as it took me everything I could do to get this thing started on time. So I will check him out after the stream is over. I've only got one computer running right now. I don't even have the DaVinci machine running. But wait, someone's going to ask, but Ken, wasn't the DaVinci machine
Skiman
running?
21632. It is currently
Because
45 degrees
it
Fahrenheit,
looks like
7.2 degrees Celsius, and clear in Denton, Maryland.
Wow. Is this thing live?
John Williams said hello, Greg Guy.
I am live. There we go. It looks like it's running. It's running. I don't have the monitors on. And if I go over and hit the other button, it'll go back. Just extremely slow tonight. Probably because I changed the latency settings. That's why it's so slow. But I'm going to leave it like that. Closed captioning are supposed to be able to be played right now. And they are. I just clicked on it from, well, they're not accurate, but they're there. That will be. Wow. All right. Apparently they were already on the Firefox setting, because when I clicked over it was showing the closed captioning. Oh, man. What a day. I wake up, won something. I'm thinking, holy moly, I've missed Doug. Only to find out Doug was delayed by, what, an hour, 15 minutes, something around that neighborhood. Doug was still alive when I got up, and I'm like scratching my head trying to figure out what was going on. And then he said a couple times that he had to delay it due to business and a couple of other things. I thought about delaying this tonight. That's how worn out I was when I got back from golfing tonight. I do have that downloaded. Here's how silly I am. Or Long Dog drops us a chat. Let's see what this is all. Long Dog drops us a chat in link, meaning there's a link in chat. I give
Yeah,
up.
we got that.
Oh, some big burrito. The BAB. Okay. Um,
And I get that what that means.
BAB.
Yep.
You understand, right? Big ass burrito. Um, yeah, I did
Yeah, I
cleaning the
never.
clubs help? Question from the chat audience. Yes, it did. The soaking wet ground did not help. The 3 times hitting behind the ball did not help. I did end up with 3 pars. I got the scorecard right here. I got it converted into my accounting, whatever you want to call it. I ended up with 3 pars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bogeys, 2 5s, 1 6, and 1 8. So overall, I'm pretty happy. Hello, Steve. Steve Dodd joins us over in the chat room. And yes, cleaning the clubs did help. I have to go buy a wire brush because today it was so muddy that me just wiping off with my towel that I carry was not enough to get all the mud and water off of the clubs. I did change the way I was chipping on the 3rd hole, I believe it was, maybe the 4th. Instead of using my 56-degree wedge, I went down to my 9-iron. It's got a different degree of angle to it. And I seem to be able to pitch the ball quite well using the 9-iron. So the next time I play, which will hopefully be within a week, I'm going to continue to use the 9-iron. Or I'm going to go out and buy me a specially made pitching wedge. Now, but what I mean by specially made is it's not a specific degree. You buy it and adjust it to your swinging ability or playing ability.
I'm
I
surprised they
saw it.
allowed anybody to play
Was it
golf.
movable? It has a movable head.
I don't. It's adjustable. I don't know if it's movable. I
Okay,
guess it would be.
Yeah,
I watched
adjustable.
I watched a
Wrong
guy
word.
out of England today that said these are the only clubs you need in your bag, and he had no irons except for the pitching iron, and it was called a pitching iron. There's 4 types of pitching irons, and a putter. Everything else was either a driver, a wood, or a hybrid club, and it made a lot of sense. And in fact, we were talking about it while we were playing golf, in that I need to identify what my ability is, which is pretty low on the totem pole right now. Although
Let's say I know what my ability is.
yeah,
0.
I know. Unfortunately, I know mine too. Although there were, and I've not watched it yet. I have it downloaded to watch it, but I do know there were a couple of really good chip shots that were accurate. They were just short. They were short because the ground is saturated. The ball hit and plugged. It's not going to go nowhere. Whereas in the summertime, when the ground is dry and like concrete, the ball will hit and it will bounce forward or it will move forward. So overall, I was pleased with that. I had a couple that ended up this close to the green, which, you know, under normal circumstances, they would have went onto the green, and I would have been in really good shape. The 8, we don't even want to talk about the 8. Now that's with the penalty. I did give myself the penalty because I did have one. I think it's a penalty. It's better to be safe than to be sorry. And that was the 4th hole. The ball was in bounds, but it was in this much water. Okay? So you get relief from that, I think. I just don't know how much and where the relief was at. John says, excuses, excuses, excuses. No, that would be Mrs. K making the excuses for me because she kept consistently blaming the wet ground. And it was wet. There wasn't, with the exception of the greens, and they were a little wet. And they started drying out along about the 8th or 9th hole.
Were
Which
you
was
playing
nice.
with the fluorescent golf balls?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. I was using a white ball, a pink ball, and a green ball. And I lost the green ball. I have no idea. On the 10th hole, neither one of us were paying attention. And Um, I don't know where the ball went. I still couldn't tell you where the ball went. I think I know maybe the general direction it went based on the fact I hit behind the ball and the way the divot was pointed, and we couldn't find it. I hit a second ball, and I hit it 10, 15 yards away from the green. So, and I know the first one didn't get that far because I scalded it by hitting behind it. So how does the ball behave in wet grass? It just slows it down. I'm going to do some shorts. Hopefully she did a decent job of recording this. There was one time the ball plugged about this deep on the green. Let me get this where you can see about, I don't know. Don't ever try to do this with the green screen. I'm a trained professional. It plugged about an inch and a half because of the trajectory and how wet the greens were. Same thing on the fairway. I plugged a couple on the fairway. I picked them up. In fact, I'm pretty sure we got this one. It was so plugged that even repairing it, had I taken my divot tool, I wouldn't have been able to hit from there because it was a full ball depth in plugged. Plugness? I don't know. The golf ball went down golf drive. Yeah, it went. There were some good shots. There was some bad shots. I've got some work to do, and like I said, I've got goals set. And shoot, 3 pars, the rest bogeys, and the 6 to 5, or just 6 to 2 5s and an 8. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that at all. I did par the first hole, which I didn't get any false hope of. Oh boy, this is going to be a great round of golf because I always par the first hole, as a general rule. Anyway, that is it. We got 3 minutes to kill. I'm sticking with the 15-minute thing again still. I did see on the phone, and I haven't verified this yet, there were over 100 people that watched me play golf today. And that is so nice and so overwhelming and so appreciated. Somebody tell me how I can find out what the views were, please. Content, live. 108 people have seen the video. So that is fantastic. I know Lorna was watching and talking and conversing with chat. I guess Brian was keeping her in stitches with his comments. Hopefully when I do get around to being able to watch it, I will hear, our chat will be there and I can see what they were. Oh man. Mom was good. She was watching some history channel that was talking about the Titanic, and then it started talking about the 5 airplanes that went missing in the Bermuda Triangle. It was from 2020 or 2021, so it's a little bit older.
The Navy
program.
Avengers.
Do what?
The Navy Avengers.
I believe that's what they were. Yes, the five planes. Lawrence Fishburne hosted it. Now I hear something, but I don't see anything coming across on either one yet. Both of them show being live. There it is. The road to success. There were no shortcuts with the trailer going under the bridge. That's still funny to this day. That's got to be because of the latency that I'm currently using on this, which is normal latency. So I'll test that maybe tomorrow. Maybe I will check that tomorrow. Steve Dodd said hello to... I thought he said hello earlier. Why is that just not showing? Anyway. Long Dog said there's a channel I really enjoy. Some of the in-depth storage channels recently discovered me has a funny name. What top? I don't know. Just WATOP. Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
John Williams said
if you want
goodbye,
to join us
Ken.
on the Zoom panel, as John Williams did last night, there's the address. Shoot me an email, get your credentials, and we'll bring you up on the panel, and you may or may not like what you see. All right, so 150 is a little bit... maybe I can adjust that. Maybe I can move where the chat is at and 150 would be just about right. I don't think I can do that while I'm live. So good night, everyone on YouTube. Thank you for being here. I will get back to start using a short list. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. Also want to thank the homies, Rich, Mr. Greek, Latin, whatever that is, Greg, Jeff, Darren, and Chris. Yes, please be sure to hit the... Oh, I forgot to check that out. I'll do that when I end the stream.
Got 0 likes where I'm seeing.
That's kind of what's on mine, but I have 15 people are watching according to
Although I
my
haven't
live feed.
refreshed it. Haven't refreshed it.
Getting ready to find out.
I just hit it.
Usually
According
you
to
don't
the
refresh.
Firefox, there's
John
4 people
Williams
that like
said,
it.
thanks, Ken.
All right. Good night. Thank you, John. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Greg, Ski Man, Long Dog,
Oh.
Steve
Got
Dodd. Thank you,
7 now.
Steve. I'm just off the winter mute, off the top of my head, going off of who was here, which hey, we're relying on, if we're relying on my memory, oh boy.